Hi guys, so today's question is sum of the matrix which is sum in the matrix which is of medium time complexity question. So I have solved it with the help of the recursion. So let me take to the problem solution of this. The sum in the matrix, question number 2679. You are given a zero index 2D array nums initially. Your score is zero. Perform the following operation until matrix becomes empty. So you have to perform certain number of options till the matrix becomes empty. For each row in the matrix, select the largest number and remove it. Okay, for each row, this is the row, second row, third row, fourth row, starting zero index. Considering it is a zero index, is zeroth row, first row, second row, third row, and it is of 3 by 4 by 3 matrix. So 4 rows, a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 columns. You have to find the largest number in each row and remove it, and you have to perform till the 2D array becomes empty and return the final score. So in the first iteration, you have picked up the highest number 7, here 6, again 6 and 3. So highest number is 7. So after removing it, you have to add the highest number. In the second iteration, the remaining elements will be 2 1 4 2 5 3 and 2 1. So getting the highest number, all of them adding into the previous final score, and adding it till you have to perform this recursively till the 2D array becomes empty. So let me take to the solution, the recursive solution which I have built up. So few elements I have taken as a global static because I will be using in the static function, and static function will require the static variables only, otherwise it can't access the non-static variables. So I will tell you where I have used these values. So initially we have a 2D array, so I have a means I have converted it into a list of integer so that the operation becomes easy. So initially I have calculated the rows and columns of these nums and iterated it, and each iteration for each row I have created a new array list, and for each element I have stored in this list, and after coming out of this loop I have stored in the list of elements. So again, for the initial second row, new list will be created and it will be added in the list of integers. So I have called a static function to solve it recursively and pass the list of integers which I have created, and storing this in a list of integers so that the operations becomes easy. So again, I have initialized the list two, which is a list of integers. So I have initialized this to calculate the highest number in the each list. So we have one, two, three, four lists. So each list will have the highest number. So I will store each row in the list and get the highest number. So iterating through list of integers. So get I will give us the first list, which is 7 to 1. So it will return a array list of integers which have just I have taken this list of integers. So getting the first row and getting the highest elements, we have a collections class which have a static method sort. So after sorting it, the highest it will sort in the increasing order, and the highest element will come at the last. So provided the list size is greater than equal to 1, it is not empty. So I have removed the greatest element. I have stored the greatest element also for each row to calculate the score which I have to calculate. For 7 it is 6, and it is 3. So in large list which I have defined globally, there is 7, 6, 6, and 3, and I have to clear the list after adding it to the sum. So after adding it to large array list is for calculating the largest element in each row, and I have, after adding it to the large array list, I have removed it because I have to remove it, and until the array list, this list of integers, or we can say 2D array, becomes empty. So first sorting the largest, this large which contain all the large element, all the greatest element in all the rows. So we have to sort this also and store it in the sum, the last element, large dot get the last element, and make it clear to become ready for the next iteration. So till here we have what we have got. We have removed the largest element, and we, for each row, have stored the largest element. So now we have to check if the list of integers has become empty or not. So what I will do, again iterate through list of integers. If it is size is 0, it will never come to else. So else the count will always remain 0. If the count is greater than 0, means there is some row which has the elements. So we have to make the recursive call and pass the list of elements. Otherwise, if it doesn't comes here, means if it doesn't comes in else, means the list for each row, the list is empty, means this is empty, this is empty, this is empty, this is empty, and the our sum contains the largest element, which is the last one, and we have to return it. We have not need to make the recursive call. Now here we have to return the sum, which will come here and will print the sum. Hereby, for this example, we have answer 15. And let me show you how many test cases we have there in it. So test case count, it is not given here. Initially it was given. Okay, so this was the solution.